Well, today we're doing something that I've been needing to do for quite some time, and that's get my ewes back home from the summer pasture, get the rams separated out, and just get everything ready for winter. Get my water situated. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I have not been prepared for winter, so I need to get that done. It's supposed to get cold tonight. We've had a couple of warmer days that I haven't had to worry about the water, but after tonight, I think that's going to be it. It's going to be frozen if I don't do something with it. So I guess I better get at it. Here, sheep. Here, sheep. Come on, girl. Well, you girls made that pretty easy. Thank you. Well, that probably looked pretty easy loading those up like that, and they are used to getting in the trailer, so normally they're not too bad. It's when you get one or two that just don't want to cooperate that runs into a problem. But regardless, even though I know they load pretty well, you really need to be prepared. Just a few panels in the right place, so I can swing that around and close them in if I need to. Better to have that little corral set up and don't really need it than to have one dart out the wrong way and take the rest of them with them. I have found it's worth the extra effort, the extra time to set things up good and try to anticipate where one of them's going to want to dart out or something like that. Because if you can ever keep that from happening the first go around as you're trying to get them through, things just usually seem to go a whole lot better. Well, we've got that bunch home. The next order of business is to get them through the chute, sort out the ram, take off his harness and bell and everything, get him sorted out away from the ewes. Then this other one you hear over here, this fella, we're going to have to reintroduce these, going to have to introduce, not reintroduce, because they've never met. We're going to introduce those two together. We've also got to bring in the other bunch that's out in the other field, sort the ram off from that bunch, take his harness off and everything. And then I'm going to put the 3 rams in a real small pen in the barn and let them get acquainted with each other so they can push and shove and all that, but they can't really hurt each other. And then one of the important things I don't want to forget, I need to write down in my records what today's date is. Because when I put that on my Excel spreadsheet, that will tell me pretty much the last day that I could possibly expect to have lambs. And that way I know anything that has not lambed past that date, they're not going to have a lamb for some reason or another. And it's probably time to cull them. So that's just part of my record keeping. I got to remember to write that down. All right, girls, come on. Come on. So y'all start down through there, then we can get y'all in there one time. Come on, scoot up. There we go. Normally when I would sort these out, I would put the ram over in the smaller part, the little alley there, and turn the ewes back out here in the bigger part. But because I've got that other ram over there in that pen, I don't want the 2 rams to be right across the fence from each other. I've not had it happen, but they could start butting heads in the gate and one of them get hurt, and I'm not going to take that chance. So I'm going to put the ram back out here in the bigger lot, and there's plenty of room for the ewes in the smaller lot. That ram's probably going to get a little bit excited about having some ewes there next to him, but at least he's not going to be trying to kill something. Well, I got a little change of plans. Just in order to get these girls kind of out of the way for a few minutes, I think I'm going to put them back in the trailer. They usually go in there pretty good, so we'll just stick them back in the trailer, bring the other group in, get them sorted out, and then all I have to deal with is get the rams together. Come on, girls. We'll get in the trailer, maybe out of sight, out of mind. Go on in there, buddy. Go on in there. That's it. Now, he doesn't like it, but he's in here where he can't really hurt himself. Well, I had to work kind of quick to get him in that stall, so I probably didn't get much video of that. But I didn't want to leave him out there with those panels and things like that. He was going to end up trying to come across those and hurt himself. So we've got him in the stall. Now we'll get this other bunch in and get them sorted out. Here, sheep. Here, sheep. Come on, girls. There you go. Come on, girls. Yeah, you want some loving, don't you? Come on. Y'all gonna just follow me right in there where we need to go? Or you gonna get out here and make a break for it? Come on, girls. Yeah, sheep. Hey, y'all were supposed to follow me. Back in there. Now, let's do the same thing with this bunch, get the ram sorted out. Oh. Now let's get the ewes all put together and turned out to pasture. Then we can deal with the rams. Come on, girls. Y'all come back out of the trailer. We're going to open this gate. You all go on out there. Psst. Go on. Psst. Well, that's got them on a little bit of grass that'll hold them for a while. I'll have to open that gate back up so they can get in here to water in a little bit. I want to leave it closed while I'm working on getting these rams situated though. We'll put my electric back across here. Keep them off of that gate. Psst. No, you all go on. No. No, now we got 3 of you to deal with. This ain't gonna go too good, is it? You're the only one facing the right direction. Come on, everybody in. Everybody in. Now you just gotta get them on the other side of that gate and lock them over there before they get too rowdy. In the gate. Come on, in the gate. All right, boys, you'll behave yourself now. All right. Well, I've got them in here together, and as you can see, they don't have a lot of room. There's enough room. They can move around. They can all get to some hay there at the end. I'll put some more in there in just a minute. But they can't really get back and butt heads on each other too much. And that's what I'm after. They can push and sniff, and they can do all that kind of stuff that they want to, but that's about all they can do. Now you might be thinking, well, they're really not doing much. I'm not sure what the big deal is, but I have found that when you put them together like this, they've been moving around a lot. They're maybe a little bit tired. They're kind of hot. They just sort of checking each other out, see what's going on. It's after a little while that they've been here, they really start trying to sort out and see who's going to be dominant over who. And that's why I want them in a small space where they can't do much. Now for a little calmer, nicer scene, we've got the ewes out here with some grass. I'm going to open up this gate and this electric fence that I've got here. That way they'll be able to come in through here and get to the water over there, and I won't have to worry about my water freezing up. Then I can get my hoses taken up, I can get everything situated, and I might actually be ready for winter. Good thing, because I think it's hitting again tonight. Well, that only leaves us with 2 more things to do. Number 1, get this trough ready for winter. There's 2 things I do to prepare this for winter. One is put a heater in it. Now there's a heater in there right now, but it's been in there all summer. I'm gonna take it out because I'm not sure it's good. Put this nice new heater in there. Thread the cord down through here. That heater just lays down in that water. The cord threads down through this hole in this access hole here, and there's a receptacle underneath there that plugs into. Now I can hear some of you asking now, why do you got that black glove on? Well, for this. When I get ready to seal this thing up for the winter, I like to put a coat of petroleum jelly around here or on this lid. That way, if it gets a little wet, we have some freezing rain or things like that, this lid is not frozen to the top. This petroleum jelly keeps it from sticking in there, and I can get the lid off in case I need to work on this thing in the wintertime. I think I'm ready for winter. You all almost let me forget. Let's see, we're in the 2025 year. I put the ram in then. We took the ram out today, 12/11/24. So I know when I took the ram out. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. So when I put him in, when I took him out, and if I scroll way over here, it will tell me my first lamb is due February 15th. The last lamb I should possibly have is May 15th, which is way longer than I want, but I think they'll all be lambed out way before then, because they bred pretty quick after I put the ram in. That date is just based on when I took the ram out. Well, this is a job I've been needing to get done for quite some time. Get the water and things situated, ready for winter. Get my rams out from the ewes so I know for sure when my lambing season is over. But I'll be honest, if I've got any ewes that are going out into that May 15th date, they're probably not sticking around, because I want them all to lamb pretty close together. Ideally, they would all lamb, well, within that first cycle, say that first 17, maybe 20 days, something like that, after putting the ram in. That would be ideal. These boys have still got a little bit of discussion to do to see who's going to be the boss. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. Tune in next time and we'll probably see how these rams are doing. And I don't know, we'll give them a week or two, see how they're doing in that little small space, and then we'll turn them out in a little bigger area, make sure they're okay before I just turn them out on pasture for the winter. But my hands are cold from dealing with that water. I got everything situated the way I need it to be. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next video.